By your command, Arisen.
What's this? We're trapped. Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places!
A Cyclops. Pray, be on your guard. Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
That sound? Fall back!
We must get to safety. Well done.
I had taken you for another forcer, yet the value you showed in coming. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under... Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany...
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and...
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth... I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
one. I'll turn you into a pincushion!
We're setting out.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste. What a fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve you a fine tale when I enjoy my laughing at your feet.
Now that is a surprise.
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
How might I be of help?
The feat of this foe is only worth boasting now.
The battle rages on. Do not let down your guard. We trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. One of us is being drenched. It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Let's not be hasty now. This bodes ill.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't worry me. These things happen. Tell them quick!
generally used as a material?
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Here we go again.
Give no quarter!
Try your lead. Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. I shall heal you at once. Halt, if you please.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens. Is it just me, or is this bridge swaying more fiercely with our every step?
Crossing swiftly seems the safest option.
That's just what I was thinking. Another one down, are you, Risen?
I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
My thanks. Just a little something to say.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
One might confidently call that a resound. Goblins, Master!
Shame I've never danced against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? A smashing success.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt. How are we to get through this door?
If you are in need, I must serve.
Aiming for I'm too tired.
Halt! You are approaching the gates of Vernworth, capital of Vermund. None may... If you've an entry permit, an invitation, or proof of citizenship, present it now. I see. So you are to meet with I shan't impede you then.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, you should know that this individual fought valiantly to defend the troops. The Watchhead told me himself.
As decreed by the great will of our world, that arisen now resides within the palace. It follows, therefore, that you must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? You, and no other. Some days passed. The people rejoiced. Yet, not all. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wound. Following that, however, I shall devise some plans to further our... This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to...
Ah, well met. Hip. For some fruit, Roberant, are we? Do come again.
Hello again, sir. Say,
Have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
We're running low on everything. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with... I sent Marcus to gather what we need. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? Glad to hear it. Here, he ought to be somewhere north and in the know, and he'll take care of the rest.
Fancy a gander? I find...
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none...
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you...
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seen. We'll be extending his training period. The instructor...
Speaking of training regimes...
We have succeeded in defending our charge. A sign of good things to come, mayhap.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
What can I do you for?
Will this take...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle...
First assess the field, then act accordingly.
Them nobles do nothing but guzzle sweetmeats and ale.
I'm in at ease here.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. 'Twas most effective.
Quickly, Arisen! You must regain your footing.
I grant you glorious blade. Are you in need of healing, Arisen? You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen. Understood. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as tis. Say, your arms look free. You can and make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know...
We'll not find anything if we don't start looking.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Best quality a soldier can have.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! Oh, here, take this for you. I'll be heading back to the encampment now.
Oi! Many thanks for passing on that. As I hear it, you even assisted him in... Anyway, you've been a great help.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
Splendid.
You need a mind. Rumor has that's led to some. Come to think of it, I've never. Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal. All I need by help. Oh no! Let me think.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that if this is, I will place. You may visit us again in a few.
Always a fresh.
Suppose I ought to be used to this by now. Bunch of sluggards. Need blood.
I cannot afford
Seems I'm not the only one who's too busy to rest.
There's a ladder here.
Not to put it to good use.
Well met, sir.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off alone.
I swear I've never been better at it.
I cannot afford another night.
Dream of adventure and dalliances with bandits.
I shall have Albert himself verify. You may visit us again in a few days' time. Fear not. I don't believe I've had the
The rules at your neck.
Good to see you. Those garments you gave me had a marked effect. Albert set off to be frank, I've not the... In short, you've done us...
So, now the man is in his rightful station. Yet I cannot but wonder whether 'tis where he truly belongs.
In a bad way. But where did I expect to see an entire basket of saurians?
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but... Some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a...
Goblins, master!
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.
I grant your weapon and magic. One of us has been drenched.
I shall do as you say.
Well done.
Arisen! Are you alright? It seems we have enraged our foe.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage? No trouble here.
If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
I understand. I should be glad to assist you, friend. I grant you roaring flame. That was close.
Tis the simple structures that our foe goes to fall. Knock its feet out from under it and strike edge.
This battle will demand all our foe has been thrown off balance.
Let us finish this. Bring the feet down.
Focused attack or end this foe. Certainly. How might I be of aid?
Efficiency at its best.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Hasten to your aid. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
The enemy flees before us. A surprising sign of wisdom.
Ought we to pursue and eliminate the stragglers? Yet enough to let my magics grant you an elemental boost.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall...
Wolves, Master!
Fire will prove effective against this foe.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Battle is best avoided here. We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here.
Proceed.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be sent from behind.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
hope you weren't expecting mercy.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I want your weapon, a magical boon.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
There's no great shock to me.
One never can have too many of these.
Say we help one at the next foe we encounter. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you? Have you? I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now.
Let me get that.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Ah! I see you have a great sword with you. A fine weapon. You may now change your vocation to warrior, if you wish. If you would prefer to register a sorcerer, you will need to acquire an...
Oh. What does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You have acquired both an archer staff and a great. You may now change your vocation as... What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare...
A result to be proud of.
Done at last. Perhaps a brief respite before we take on another.
We mustn't grow complacent, but steel ourselves for the trials to come.